30 grand. I could be improved. I really could. Yeah, you know, there was a time when I was reading about the need to restore Lawrence of Arabia. It was at a time when DVDs were coming online, and to their horror, the people who had the rights to Lawrence of Arabia realized that they actually didn't have the film. You know, so many elements were missing. TV had been happy with sort of horrible 16-millimeter prints up to that time. There weren't high-definition TV sets. And they even had to have Alec Guinness, who was one of the leading actors in the movie, revoice himself because they had lost his whole performance. His whole audio track was gone. And I thought, if this movie that had been incredibly successful, is considered a masterpiece, was an epic, and won many Oscars, had to be restored, what about Shivers? Shivers that cost $185,000 and was my first movie. I thought, my movies are going to disappear. You know, they're just going to fall apart and they'll never be restored. And so it's very exciting for me, really, to watch that presentation, which I thought was terrific, actually, and to have the privilege of having my first commercial movie subjected to the same care that Lawrence of Arabia got. Alec Guinness wasn't in Shivers, so. And he pointed out that his voice had changed 25 years later, and so it wasn't, we talk about trying to recapture the original, it wasn't possible in a way to totally replicate the original experience. The one thing the restoration will not do is make your movie better. And I want you to understand that this was my first movie. I had not gone to film school. You are, in a way, watching me struggle to figure out how to make a movie. It was shot in 14 days, and it had a lot of special effects and all kinds of stuff. And really, although I had made some underground films before it, which I shot myself and edited and so on, but I could take a year or 2 years to do that. And here suddenly I was working with a professional film crew, many of whom I had no idea what their function was, because I'd just never been in that context before. Fortunately, I was being aided, enabled by Cinepics of Montreal, and particularly John Dunning, the late John Dunning, and Andre Link, who were really sweet and really helped me make this creature, this movie.
And without them, we wouldn't have actually been able to, it would have been much, much more difficult and much, much more expensive to restore the films.